Let's get started slowly. I assume we're all very new to the database. Let's start from the scratch. Let's start from the basics. Let's have a short intro today on what is database. This is Sai Fanindra from SQL School. I assure you complete practice orientation from scratch, right from the basics. Let's hear our subject together. Manikanta, please mute your mic, please. Please mute your mic. Thank you. Let's get started from scratch now. Let's understand what is database and what is our actual job role. Let's get started from scratch, right from the basics. In our classes from tomorrow, of course, tomorrow would be about introduction. And from next class, it's all about practice zone. I am there to guide you, my moral responsibility to guide you step by step and make sure we do on-time practice. Make sure we submit the assignments on time from tomorrow, my kind request. Let's get started. Database, a platform to store any type of data, any amount of data. No exceptions. You may ask me, Sai, why don't we store the data in Excel? Why don't we store the data in PDF? Why to go for database? Why not something else? Yes, you take file system, file structures like PDF or Excel, we have size limitations, security constraints, access restrictions. Database is damn easy, straightforward concept wherein we have a lot of activities we can perform with ease. For example, we cannot store passwords in Excel. We cannot store QR codes or barcodes in Excel. In database, we can do. Database is a platform to store any type of data, any amount of data, no restrictions at all. Now, to operate on database, to work with database, in fact, to touch the database, we need a software called DBMS, Database Management System. It's a software to store, secure, and manage databases. Example DBMS like SQL Server from Microsoft. Same way, there are other companies came up with other brands of DBMS like IBM DB2, MySQL, Oracle, Sybase, so on. We are choosing SQL Server from tomorrow. Reason number one, it is comparatively cheaper for our clients, for our customers, from our job desk. Number two, easier. Number three, free technical support. Number four, updates. Service packs, updates are free of cost. Unlike other database management systems. And beyond that, SQL Server supports any cloud. Here, any cloud means any cloud computing platform, like we have Microsoft Azure, and we have Amazon Cloud, Google Cloud, Alibaba Cloud, and so on. Salesforce Cloud, SAP Cloud, etc. Any cloud, we have our new friend there. It supports. Our course, we are going to start with configurations tomorrow. We are going to have configuration of server tomorrow. From day after tomorrow, we are going to slowly start our practice. So what are the prerequisites? How we need to get ready for tomorrow? Let's get started slowly, step by step. You will be having a small assignment you will be submitting on email today. You heard it right. Every day we have assignments. I need your support. Let's stay tuned. We are slowly understanding the basics of database for next 5 to 10 minutes. Then we'll go for one-to-one clarifications. Types of databases. To understand the installation process tomorrow, and also to understand our profile planning options in future, we need types of databases. OLTP, online transaction processing database. These databases store live real-time data. To store live real-time data like live temperature, live stock market, live cricket match, anything live, OLTP. Tomorrow we are going to do the installation of this OLTP component. It will ask you, just like MS Office. During MS Office installation, we can choose MS Word, Outlook, PowerPoint, etc. Same way, during our database management DBMS installation tomorrow, it is going to ask us for the options and we need to choose the required option there. One of them OLTP. Number 2, data warehouse. To store historical data, old temperature data, old stock market data, anything old, anything stale, data warehouse. OLTP live, online transaction processing database. Data warehouse old, and how they are related to each other on my screen. Assume a bank environment. You have savings account, current account, loan account, and all different types of accounts, different departments can be consolidated into one single warehouse through something called ETL, extract, transform, load, ETL tools. From data warehouse comes reporting activities, analytics, reporting, mining, data science, AI implementation, so on, practically originate from this data warehouse. So here it is on my screen now. The ETL and data warehouse together combo is called data engineering. The reporting activities from databases, files, warehouse is what data analysis mean. DA, data analyst job role. What is that again? Data engineering, ETL data warehouse. Data analyst job role, reporting. We can report from everywhere, anywhere. Database can be a source for reporting. Files can be a source for reporting. So accordingly, we have various options, various job roles, various options, various job roles. And here we go. Let me just get that slide here for you now. And on my screen here, the different job roles that we need to aim at. Of course, you'll choose one of them. We are going to learn the SQL concepts first. We are going to learn the SQL concepts first. And from SQL concepts, we'll proceed for either developer, data engineer, or Power BI. Any of these three. Now, what's the difference? The first one, developer, is responsible. SQL developers are responsible for OLTP database design, What is that? OLTP database design, SQL Developer job role. Friends, we'll go for questions in another 5 minutes. Say 5 to 10 minutes will do. SQL Developer job role, complete into live OLTP environment. Whereas data warehouse design, data engineers will take care. Power BI, it's completely into reporting analytics. The strong basement, our SQL queries from day after tomorrow. Tomorrow installation, then from day after tomorrow comes our actual queries. 3 individual isolated job roles. You need to choose any one to start with. So what we actually learn in our classes? Yes, in our classes, we are going to start from the very scratch, very basics. We are going to start from the database fundamentals tomorrow on my screen. The complete concept checklist for next 3 weeks. We'll start with introduction and database types tomorrow, first 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. Then slowly step into installation for next 30 to 45 minutes, installations. I need to revise, repeat installation. And you will do it in your computer, in your local machine. You need Windows 8 or higher operating system, 6 gig RAM or higher. Any processor will work, no problem. Windows 8 or higher with 6 gig RAM. And after installations, day after tomorrow, about 10 queries. I assume we're all very new. We'll slowly start from the scratch, repeating the things. Loving the subject slowly together we'll do. Pretty sure. You practice on time, I'll make you love the subject. My duty. Practice on time. Respond to the questions on time. Do more, get more. Curriculum and notes will be common for everyone. But participants who are responding more, practicing more, submitting more, will always get more and more. And first technical class, day after tomorrow, 10 queries in the class and 10 queries task items. Then comes next class, 4th class of century, 50 examples. Friends, it's all about number game. 50 examples, 35 in the class and 15 task items. Then from there comes something called Excel imports. You have some data in Excel, how to put it into database, copy paste. Then comes something called basic level technical items like migrations, table migrations, RDBMS concepts, cascades, keys, group by, and various objects in a meaningful way. And views, procedure, functions, triggers with meaningful activities on transactions, real world problems, query blocking, indexes, normal forms, self-join, self-reference, data types, and detailed architecture. We'll take it part of our classes. These basic fundamentals are required. Either you go for Power BI or engineering or programming, or sometimes you may even go for administration side. But these are the basic, very basic fundamentals. In case if you're into data engineering, the black box there, the second box down in the screen, data engineering is more into data warehouse design. What is data warehouse? Very simple. Assume SQL Server is our house. SQL Server is our house. The living room or the hall or the waiting hall. The waiting room is OLTP. The storeroom is data warehouse. I repeat, the waiting room is OLTP. The storeroom is data warehouse. So waiting room design, developers will take care. Storeroom design, warehouse will take care. Common reporting, Power BI will take care. Power BI is like adding cream to your actual database cake. So in data engineering, it's all about big data, cloud computing concepts like Spark, Python ETL, Spark SQL, PySpark, Scala. These are all cloud computing technologies with something called data factory, synapse, etc. A 2 months additional journey, lengthy journey, data engineering. It's all about cloud computing and data warehousing. And we have a separate introduction class for data engineer, a 1 hour separate introduction class for data engineer anyway. And we have Power BI next. What we do in Power BI? Power BI is completely into reporting. There are 6 design tools in Power BI, 2 hosting environments, 6 design tools and 2 hosting environments, 8 components we need to learn in Power BI. From scratch, of course, after 400 plus SQL queries, then you'll go for Power BI and or data engineering from scratch. In data analyst job role that involves Power BI, it's all about SQL, Excel, Power BI, Python together, blended together, we have data analyst job role. We are into SQL first with Excel, then Power BI with Excel, Python with Excel. There is a dedicated certification from Microsoft called PL300, which is into Microsoft certified data analyst that involves SQL, Excel and Power BI. We'll start from the scratch carefully. We'll start from the very basics. Let's understand from scratch and slowly proceed from tomorrow so that we do our assignments on time. Need your support. Let's start with SQL first. And after SQL, you'll slowly proceed for your next element, next item. Either developer if you are looking for coding activities. If not, a 2 months journey, data engineering, cloud computing, ETL and data warehouse. Or 1 month dedicated Power BI, data analyst activities. After Power BI, if required, another 1 month Python, analytic activity separately. The prerequisites. For the yellow box on the screen, the prerequisites, I shall guide you for installation step by step anyway. The prerequisites, Windows 8 or higher operating system required. Windows 8 or higher. And apart from this, 6 gig RAM, Windows 8 or higher, 6 gig RAM. Any process will work, no problem. Like it may be AMD or Intel, any processor work, no restrictions at all. Now, what if someone is using MacBook? Unfortunately, for our classes, even in real world, we need server operating system. I'll be taking all the classes in Windows Server OS. Same thing you can do. Same thing you can do in your Windows Client OS. I'll be taking it in Server OS and you'll be doing it in your Client OS. So we need Windows 8 or higher operating system, please. I repeat, Windows 8 or higher. What if someone is using MacBook? Please enable Windows inside Mac. Please enable Windows inside Mac. In this process, if you need any help or any guidance, do let me know. Let's make sure our operating system is ready before we sign up for our course, please. My kind request. Over to you now. We'll start from the scratch tomorrow slowly. Installation. After installation tomorrow, day after tomorrow starts SQL. And from there comes our actual practice, slowly, step by step. And I will be the caretaker for SQL course, data engineer and Power BI course. If someone is looking for Python or Snowflake, we have other experts. SQL, Azure, Power BI, I will take care. Snowflake, Python, other experts are available. With this information, now, final screen before we go for questions. The notes will be like this. You will be receiving print copies of the notes 1 week in advance. For example, tomorrow, after enrollment, our team will provide you next, say this week print copies, notes. You take print copy of all the notes, get ready. We'll start from installations. Every day we have assignments, concept-wise assignment. For every concept, queries and assignment, one by one. So we do more, we get more. Throughout the course, no exceptions. Need your support. Things are bit lengthy. Things are bit lengthy. Please understand. Any further questions, clarifications, please do let me know. Over to you now. In the meantime, please check your email. One mail sent just now with the complete course curriculum. Kindly check. I'll wait, please. One email sent. Please check. I shall wait. In the meantime, yes, friends, any questions, let me know, please. I'll stay back.